Welcome back to Thrak Attack. What's your adventure? Every week we go on different adventures. This week's adventure is a new set. We're trying it out. I'm trying to figure things out, but I didn't have enough time to get the real set started. So this is just a transition period. We're in 10 episodes. This is episode 10. If you want to check out the other episodes, they're on the YouTube channel. But this week's episode, we're skipping through the news. If you want to look at the news, read the blog, listen to the podcast. I want to make these short, simple, and to the point. So, trying some new things at 10 episodes in. And this episode, we are talking about Captain Marvel. I saw it yesterday. It was really good. I don't want to spoil anything, so I can't really talk about anything that really happens in the movie, but I can tell you what I thought about the movies. So, at the beginning, it was very jarring because they are asking a lot of questions, but not answering any of them, and just pushing you through, pumping you through all these memories, and you're like, what is going on? Why doesn't she remember this stuff? I don't understand. That part's all in the trailer, so you should know that she has some weird memory stuff going on. It's also a lot of it introduces the Kree and the Skrull war, which you guys already know if you've seen the trailer, and it's really jarring at the beginning. But as you get into it, they continue to answer the questions. They continue to answer every question that you had, either whether it's from Infinity War post scene or where has she been. Throughout the movie, they answer every single question. Now, the characters in this movie were my favorite part of the movie. It proved that a female can lead a superhero movie. Because technically Wonder Woman did, but I think that Steve Trevor really led that movie. Captain Marvel and Carol Danvers is definitely the lead of this movie. And she does an awesome job with it. Samuel L. Jackson, de-aged, works really well. He's more of a fun personality in this movie because he's a newer agent. Her friends from Earth are really, really well developed and a really emotional part of the movie. Her friends from the Kree are very intense and show both sides of the war. It's really cool. And even the villain, the Skrulls, are fantastic. These are some of my favorite villains in the MCU to date because you actually get to see their side of the story, and I really enjoyed that. Ben Mendelsohn, of course, is the new villain. He's a new actor that's the villain. He's kind of like, who's the guy in Christoph Waltz. He was kind of like the Christoph Waltz of the late 2000s. Now it's Ben Mendelsohn. He was in Robin Hood. He was in Ready Player One. He was in the Rogue One, Star Wars. So he's just been great. You see Phil Coulson. You get a lot of different references to everything else. It's a really great movie. It's really fun. Got a lot of good action, space battles, references to 90s Earth culture, and references to the bigger MCU. It's just great, and it sets up everything else to come. It sets up a second movie for her to see what she's been doing, and the mid-credit scene is the one you need to stay for. I think it's just the scene right out of Endgame, but it might be an extra scene that we don't get to see in Endgame, but it's really worth it. The post-credit scene, I wouldn't stay for. It's fun, it's funny, but it has references to a larger MCU, but it's just not worth it. Doesn't really add anything to the experience. So, is this movie going on my ultimate shelf? Yes, it's going on there with every other MCU movie. Unfortunately, I have to put Thor: The Dark World on there, but that's just to complete the series of the MCU. So, this movie's great. Go check it out. Hopefully later on in the year, I could talk more about it and reference it. But right now, I don't want to spoil anything because that would just be mean. So, tell me what you guys think. Comment, like, subscribe. Please keep going on adventures. Thank you.